Welcome to Elevate Your English.
Where confidence meets communication.
Okay, be honest with me for a second.
Uh-oh.
Has this ever happened to you? Someone asks you a question, a totally normal question, and your brain just stops. Like the screen freezes on the laptop.
Oh, constantly. And it's never during easy conversations. It's always when it matters.
Right. Like you're in a meeting, someone asks what you think, and suddenly you forget how English works.
You forget how being a person works.
Exactly. And later, driving home, your brain hands you the perfect answer. Like, thanks, brain. Real helpful. 20 minutes too late.
The shower thought response.
The shower thought response. So today I actually want to figure out why this happens. Because I don't think it's about being unprepared.
It's not. It's something a lot more interesting than that.
Okay, go on.
So here's the thing. When you freeze in a conversation, your brain isn't broken. It's actually doing exactly what it's designed to do.
Wait, freezing is a feature, not a bug?
Kind of, yeah. Your brain treats social pressure a lot like physical danger. Not exactly the same, but close enough that it triggers a similar response.
So my brain thinks a Zoom call is a bear.
Basically, not a bear exactly, but a threat. Something that could go wrong. Something that could embarrass you.
Okay, but why would answering a simple question feel like a threat?
Because for most of human history, being rejected by your group wasn't just uncomfortable, it could be dangerous. So your brain still treats social judgment like survival information.
That's kind of wild when you think about a coffee shop.
Say more.
Like, you walk in and the barista asks, "What can I get for you?" Such a simple question. But if you're distracted or nervous, you blank out, and there's a whole line behind you.
And in that moment, your brain isn't thinking about coffee.
It's thinking about being judged.
Exactly. Your brain quietly asks, am I being watched? Am I doing this right? Do these people think I'm slow? And all of that happens in like half a second.
Half a second is not enough time to order a latte.
No, it's really not.
Okay, but here's the part that confuses me. Why does this happen more with people we actually like? Like on a date or with someone you're trying to impress?
Because the stakes feel higher.
Right.
The more you care about someone's opinion of you, the more your brain treats the moment like it matters. And the more it matters, the more your brain tries to protect you by overanalyzing everything before you speak.
So, overthinking is basically your brain trying to help.
It's trying to help. It's just really bad at it.
That's such a relatable disaster.
But here's the surprising part. The freeze isn't caused by the question someone asks you.
Then what causes it?
It's caused by the meaning you attach to the moment before you even speak.
Okay, break that down for me.
So let's say you're at a family dinner and someone asks what your plans are for next year.
Classic anxiety-inducing question.
Right. Your brain doesn't just hear the question, it instantly runs a background program. What if they judge my answer? What if I sound uncertain? What if this leads to more questions I'm not ready for?
All before you've said a single word.
All before you've said a word. So by the time you try to speak, you're not really answering the question anymore.
You're managing the fear of the question.
Exactly. And that's why people freeze. Not because they don't know the answer, but because their brain is busy predicting judgment instead of producing words.
Okay, that actually explains something that happened to me last week.
Tell me.
I was texting someone I liked, and they left me on read for like 6 hours.
Oh no.
And when they finally texted back, I had this perfect response typed out. But I just didn't send it.
Why not?
I don't know. I just kept rereading it, thinking maybe it sounds too eager, or maybe it's not funny enough, or maybe I should wait 10 more minutes so I don't seem desperate.
See? That's the exact same freeze, just in text form.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, overthinking doesn't only happen out loud. It happens in your head before you even open your mouth, or before you hit send.
So it's not really about speaking, it's about the fear behind speaking.
Exactly. And most people never realize this. They think the problem is that they're bad at conversation.
When really, the problem is the mental rehearsal happening underneath it.
Right. You're not bad at talking. You're just spending all your energy predicting how it'll go instead of actually being present in it.
Okay, so how do we stop that? Because I feel personally attacked right now.
Fair. So here's something interesting. The people who seem naturally confident in conversation, they're not actually thinking less.
They're not?
No, they still have thoughts. They just don't treat every thought as something they have to fix before speaking.
Meaning what exactly?
Meaning, if a confident person has an awkward thought mid-conversation, they let it pass. They don't stop to analyze it. You and I, when we get nervous, we grab onto the thought and start editing it in real time.
Like proofreading a sentence while you're still saying it.
That's a perfect way to put it, and that's exhausting. Your brain can't do two things well at once. It can't think and speak fluently at the same time if it's also grading itself.
Okay, real example. Job interviews.
Oh, the ultimate freeze zone.
Right, someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," and suddenly you forget your entire life story.
Because in that moment, you're not thinking about your actual experience. You're thinking, is this answer good enough? Do I sound confident? Are they judging my tone?
So the interview question isn't actually the hard part.
No, the hard part is the self-monitoring happening at the same time.
So how do people fix that?
This is where something interesting happens. Instead of trying to think less, which never works, by the way,
Trust me, I've tried.
the trick is to slow down your reaction time on purpose. Not your thinking, you're reacting.
What do you mean?
Most people think silence in a conversation is bad, but a short pause before you answer actually calms your nervous system and gives your brain permission to speak without rushing.
So instead of panicking in the silence, you use the silence.
Exactly. A pause isn't weakness, it's control.
Okay, I actually love that. Because I always thought pausing made me look unsure.
It's the opposite. Confident people pause all the time. It's the nervous ones who rush to fill the silence.
This is honestly changing how I think about small talk at the gym.
The gym is a great example.
Right, someone says, "Hey, how's it going?" while you're mid-set, and somehow that destroys you.
Because you feel like you need an instant, clever answer. But you don't. You can just breathe, smile, and say something simple.
Simple is allowed.
Simple is always allowed. Overthinking convinces us that every answer needs to be impressive. It doesn't. It just needs to be honest and present.
Okay, before we wrap up, I want to teach people something. Because we used some really natural expressions today, and I think it'd help if we highlighted them.
Let's do it.
First one, blank out. It means your mind suddenly goes empty and you can't think of anything to say. Example, I totally blanked out during the interview. Practice question, when was the last time you blanked out in a conversation?
Next, on read. It means someone saw your message but didn't reply. Example, she left me on read for hours. Practice question, how do you feel when someone leaves you on read?
Next, rehearsal, or in our case, mental rehearsal. It means practicing something in your mind before doing it. Example, I did a mental rehearsal before my presentation. Practice question, do you rehearse conversations in your head before having them?
Next, self-monitoring. It means watching and judging your own behavior while doing it. Example, I was so busy self-monitoring that I forgot what I wanted to say. Practice question, do you self-monitor a lot when you talk to new people?
And last, fill the silence. It means talking just to avoid a quiet pause, even if you don't have anything meaningful to say. Example, I talked too fast just to fill the silence. Practice question, do you feel the need to fill every silence in a conversation?
Great ones today.
Okay, so before we go, here's a question for you, the listener. When was the last time you stopped yourself from speaking because you were afraid of how it would sound?
Take a second. Actually think about it. Maybe even say your answer out loud.
Because most of the time, the fear was bigger than the moment ever needed to be.
So here's what we figured out today. Freezing in conversation isn't a flaw. It's your brain overprotecting you from judgment that usually isn't even there.
And overthinking isn't the enemy. It's just fear wearing a disguise.
The real shift isn't thinking less. It's giving yourself permission to pause, to be simple, and to stop editing yourself before you even speak.
That's a really good place to land.
If you enjoy conversations that help you think, communicate, and grow, subscribe for more every week.
See you in the next one.